Hi everyone. I've been getting a few emails about posting SharePoint documents to your Moodle course. So I wanted to show you just real quick how you can make that SharePoint shortcut at home and then how you can use it for posting your documents onto Moodle. So here I am. I'm actually in Miss Douglas's SharePoint site, but the important thing here obviously is that you're getting to the right SharePoint site. So everyone has the base of sharepoint.center.k12.ms/sites/cms/ and then your username. And that's all you need. The sites pages/home, that will automatically populate. So don't worry about that. If you can get to the point where you're typing in your username, you'll be able to get to your SharePoint site. The other thing is make sure you're doing this in Internet Explorer. The shortcut trick that I'm about to show you won't work in other browsers. So anyway, so to point out the obvious, this is not going to work from your Chromebook either. So anyway, you may need to do this just from your home computer or whatever. Post whatever it is that you need from SharePoint and then continue to build on your Chromebook from there. Anyway, once you're here, click on one of the shared documents, and there's one location right over here in the left-hand column, or you can click on the shared documents just right in the middle of your page. This is going to launch a little bit of a different view, but we need to go to these library tools and then click on the library tab. Once you're in the library tab, you need to find the button that says Open with Explorer. You may not see the label. You may have to look just for the little icon here that has the folder with the monitor in front of it. But once you have found it, click on it, and this opens what we typically view as your folder location or whatever. So from here, to put the shortcut kind of in your favorites bar here, right-click on the favorites option. You're going to select Add Current Location to Favorites, and then it drops the Shared Document folder clear down at the bottom of everything. I would suggest right-clicking that and renaming it. It'll just let you rename it to something that makes a little bit more sense to you. So if you want to call it like your My SharePoint site, or you can see I have a My H Drive, or I even call just my SharePoint stuff, or what, you get the idea. So anyway, once you have that folder named, let's take this a step further and put a shortcut on your desktop. Again, it's just another location that's easy to find and easy to access. So if we right-click that and go down to Send To, and then select Desktop, Create Shortcut. Now, it doesn't look like it did anything here, but obviously it's because it put a shortcut on your desktop and we couldn't see that. So let's close out of this. We'll minimize our SharePoint site, and I have a crazy desktop, but here is the My SharePoint site shortcut that I just made. If we open that, it really is going to take us into that location. So now, I should have launched Moodle. So now when you're in Moodle, let me go back and get into Moodle. And I will log myself in. Sorry about this. I should have had this on a tab just ready to go. So now when I go into my course, and don't worry about how I'm getting here, you're going to find your courses, kind of like you typically do. I'm going to go into my classroom, and now if I go down to, there we go, a topic that doesn't have anything, so now here I'm ready to add one of those documents. So I'm going to go to Add a Resource and then a File, and it's going a little slow. And let me right now put in a plug for Firefox. If you are not a Firefox user, again, somewhere other than your Chromebook, Internet Explorer seems to run really slow with Moodle. Firefox won't run as slow. So I'm going to call this my sample file. Let me give it a description of a file. And now I'm going to scroll down to my content block. I'm going to click Add. Here's where you want to make sure that you are in your, goodness, this is kind of acting funny, your Upload a File option. And then I'm going to click Browse. And now I can navigate to my SharePoint location on this Favorites column. So I'm going to click on my SharePoint site that actually is Miranda's. I don't want to dig too deep here, but 12 powerful words seems to be pretty safe. So I'm just going to grab this Analyze document, and I'm going to upload this file. And now you can see that it's there. So with it being there, here's where you can determine how it is that you want it to pop open. For the sake of time in this example, I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom and save and return to the course. And here it comes. And I'll scroll down a bit. And can I just say again that Firefox doesn't act so jerky? So, and then here's my sample file right here. So now when I launch this, it would launch that Analyze or whatever document it is that I just put in there. So anyway, this is how you make a SharePoint shortcut, and how you can force it to your desktop, and then how you can use that shortcut and upload your documents into Moodle. I hope this helps.